ML20. We got the Cleveland Indians taking on the Los Angeles Angels, aka the Anaheim Angels. And this playoff, I think it's the divisional game or something like that, divisional series. This is game one.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's game one of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Shohei Ohtani will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in game one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
All right.
First pitch, 7:05.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
There we go.
Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. Upton going back, and it's gone.
Home run. Game one, home run. Let's get it.
So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His first homer so far in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing at a bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Batting second, the second baseman.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Now a ball left side, but foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Early, yeah.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
All right.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Oh, you just popped that up, man.
Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Tribe are off to an early 1-0 lead. Shane Bieber gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Right.
Now here's the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Simmons is up over 1,200 career hits during his time in the majors. Popped up. Santana moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready now for L.A., David Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Here it comes, 0-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
What?
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder.
Work.
He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I wasn't really paying attention in that side track. Distracted, brother.
Oh, and he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
I thought it was better.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Line drive base hit.
Batting seven. The center fielder.
Let's get it.
Mercado.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 0-1, here's the pitch. Drilled to first. He's got it. Simmons on to first, and they get them both.
Damn. Okay.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here comes a nothing pitch.
I gotta
down
that
the
run
first
in.
baseline.
I
McMahon,
gotta knock that one
former
in.
Colorado Rocky. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better.
And we'll have to leave it there as the
Nothing
play is made
standard.
here to end the inning. Indians leave one. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. In now for the Angels, Mike Trout. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now the pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that's a pitch right there. You've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Slider right here.
The 1-2.
See if you can go for it. Damn.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Upton brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy's
work.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. So coming to the plate, Alex Avila, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Pitch on its way to Avila. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire
99.
right on by.
99 miles an hour. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed.
Home
Look
run.
at it go. Gone to
Got
lead
it.
off the inning.
Bye-bye.
Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series.
Get outta
And
here.
with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting,
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Goodwin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indian strike for 1 on this solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Indians.
Work, Alex.
Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 1-2. Little to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
the right fielder, Brian.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That change up.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Behind 0-2 now. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So now Carlos Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. In now for Cleveland, Domingo Santana. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Mercado, a 25-year-old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning.
Good way to strike me out.
Striding into the box, David Fletcher. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picked where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Striking him out.
In now is Anthony Rendon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High chopper to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ryan McMahon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Trout.
Damn, I popped that
He
up.
makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it.
Oh, Homer. Homer.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yes, sir. 2 rounds.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Solo home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Oh, that was a good distance.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Ramirez
Ooh,
swings,
good
and
hit.
this one's hit well to left. Looking up is Upton.
Another
Gone.
homer. Another homer.
Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Back-to-back home runs.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, hero, I don't know what you think of this. This is crazy. 4th round triple of the game so far. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Your attention, please.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here.
That was a good inning.
Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Angels, the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Digging in now, Dominic Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. La Stella, base runner at first with 1 out. Ball 1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They're down 4-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Thought I skipped one
Riding
through
in
the,
once again, Domingo Santana, already 2 for 2.
down the right
Add
field
on right
line.
here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Ground ball left side.
Work.
And that's through into left field for a base hit.
The bat.
To the plate now, Ryan McMahon. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between 2nd and 3rd. Throw back to 2nd, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is
Got me.
ready for another chance. Jason Castro will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-1 to Jason Castro. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just
belted high and deep into right center. Mercado is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Up next to the Angels. The shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And it's fouled away. On its way is pitch number 75.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
Man,
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
High and deep down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Weak grounder down the line at third. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in, David Fletcher. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4. Alex Avila will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Pitch on its way to Avila. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on
another
it.
one? No, nope.
He's got it one away.
Put enough on that one. Alright. Good try to Avila.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Upton going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
And it's solo.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the ball, and he's busting his home around second on his way to third.
Noah Ramirez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Carlos Santana now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. And digging in next would be Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That ball's foul.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rendon is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder, number 27.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th. And that brings up Mike Trout. In there, strike one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Angels start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Cannon Middleton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Middleton is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground, left side. Simmons with a slide. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Ryan McMahon. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty B, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Upton is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Digging in once again, Alex Avila. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Justin Upton.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
First offering on its way. Dominic Smith is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he is into 3rd with a 2-out triple. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So now to the plate, Jason Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here now the 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angel Ryan Buchter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 46, Ryan.
Jose Ramirez He'll stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here comes the first pitch.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Buchter has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Trout on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Good one. Yeah, good one.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Heading out towards shallow right.
On the run is Goodwin.
But he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. And a clean base hit. So he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Carlos Santana. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The windup and the 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Kinsey.
At the plate, David Fletcher towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 6.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's a 6-1 game. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. they got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tommy La Stella. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. At the plate, Justin Upton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hit down the third base line. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 0-1, here it comes. Slow roller left side. A barehanded pickup. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only one single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
Work, Cleveland.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, he did his thing in this game.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Indians jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Shane Bieber gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victory.